Devastating floods in Texas, war across the world. It's a lot to digest emotionally, and whether we like it or not, our kids are seeing this all happen as well. So to talk about how to talk about this with our kids, we have Erin McGuire, Director of Clinical Services at Quail Behavioral Health with us. Thank you so much for being here.
Oh, thanks for having me.
It is such a big deal because it just seems inundating sometimes. And as adults, you think you might have the right coping skills. And as children, they're just growing up seeing this. We have so much communication. We know everything that happened everywhere now.
Yeah.
How is this impacting our youth now?
Well, our kids are seeing and hearing much more than I think we think they are, right?
Okay.
And so we need to be opening up those conversations with them. You know, vicarious trauma, secondary trauma is really the emotional distress that we feel when we witness or experience a trauma that someone else experienced.
Mm-hmm.
And that can be really devastating if we don't take care of it.
And we may have a very sensitive child who really is an empath and feels that stuff.
Absolutely.
How do we know that they're seeing and really digesting this information and taking it very hard?
Yeah, I think there's some, it's different for every kid,
yeah,
right?
Of course.
Of course, but there are some things that we can keep an eye out for. I always say if your child is acting out of character at all, that is maybe your first sign. Common things that kids experience are nightmares, isolation, just general worry and anxiety about things that maybe they weren't worried or anxious about before.
It hits so close to home for any kid who's packing up to go away to camp. So what kind of conversations do we have with our child about this experience that they're about to have, that you paid good money for, you expect it to be this wonderful, wonderful thing, and it likely will. Mm-hmm. But that fear right now because of this thing that happened in Texas.
Yeah, I think we ask questions, ask open-ended questions to our kids. What have they seen about it? How are they feeling about going to camp after maybe seeing some of the news footage about what happened in Texas? And I think answering their questions. A lot of times kids come with their own questions, and as adults, I think sometimes we tend to not answer them because we think they don't need to know. But they already know, and they need our help and guidance to process those feelings and to feel safe. So opening those conversations.
It's hard to have a conversation with a kid about something like that. How do we get that started?
Yeah. I think we start by opening that door by asking them, you know, what they've seen or heard about what was going on.
Have you seen about the floods?
Yeah. What have you seen about it? Have you seen anything on the news? Has anybody at school or in your friend group talked about it? And if they say no, we can just go on to our general conversation about safety, but probably they're going to say yes.
Keep
right?
it super casual,
yes.
and then go let them lead a little bit.
Totally, yeah.
Thank you so much.
Yeah,
it's so important, and for all of us, young, old, no matter our age, it takes a toll on the heart for sure.
Totally, yeah. Secondary trauma affects us all, but our children especially are vulnerable to it.
Erin, thank you.
Thank you so much for having me.
Hey, Paul.
All right. Hey, Jamie. First alert weather day today.